Wow, guys, welcome back to the Studs on the Pitch. And tonight we're actually going to be talking about one of the best days in the EPL. Today is one of the best days in the EPL. But before we get into the show, if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Watch for as long as you can watch and remember to drop a comment. Manchester City at home are held to a 1-1 draw by Chelsea. A managerless Chelsea. A Chelsea that is coached by under 21 manager. A beautiful performance from Rhys James. I was actually going to talk about Haaland, who played amazingly very well as well for Manchester City today. But what a performance from Chelsea. Chelsea showed up today. Chelsea played very well today. Chelsea played like they had a manager, but unfortunately, they do not have a manager. And, my predictions today were that Manchester City was not going to win that match. I did not know the score line. I couldn't predict the score line, but I knew for some reason Manchester City was never going to win that match. Intended 1-1 draw, a late goal from Endo Fernandez. Beautiful goal. Why I say beautiful goal is at the end of the day, what matters is that it went at the back of the net. So Rhys James played well today. Rodri played amazingly well today for Manchester City. Manchester City has missed Rodri so much. Manchester City did everything they had to do today. But Chelsea, as we know it, whenever Chelsea play a big team, they always have a point to prove. They always have a point to prove, just like the way they played Arsenal with 10 men down, and they spoke about that for quite a while. So they have the right to speak about this for as long as they want to. 11 men Chelsea with no manager has drawn the best manager in the world, Pep Guardiola. And as a matter of fact, this match tonight has reshaped the title race. Right now, Arsenal is leading at the top of the table by 6 points. I honestly do not see how Arsenal is going to drop that 6 points. I honestly do not see how. We have about 17 or 18 matches to go this season. Today is week 20. 38 matches are played in a season. We have 18 matches to go. This is the middle of the season, and I honestly do not see how Arsenal are going to be dropping 6 points. Yes, they are still going to lose, maybe. Yes, Manchester City will also lose. So if you have the narration that Manchester City, because that is what people are saying, that Manchester City, starting from December, meanwhile Arsenal were going to lose in December. Manchester City, on the other hand, starting from December, were going to win the rest of their matches for the rest of the season. Now, January, they have dropped 2 crucial points at a very, very crucial time. They still have some important matches to play. They have Arsenal to play. They have Liverpool to play. They have who else to play? They have a lot of important matches to play. They have Newcastle. And I do not see them taking maximum point from all of these matches. Even though Rodri is back, is looking as difficult as ever. Today's match, they almost won it, but Chelsea snatched a goal. A point that is also very crucial for Chelsea. Looking at the league table right now, let me look at the league table for a moment. But before I look at the league table, this is, according to FootMob, the rating of the players. Enzo Fernandez has 8.3, rating. Easily the man of the match. Rodri also has 8.3 rating. But of course, because of the goal, he came out on top. That is Enzo Fernandez. Really gave in a world-class performance today. Rhys James has 6.9 rating. Rhys James is a befitting captain for Chelsea. Rhys James really, really stepped up today, played very well today. I love the way Chelsea played today. So let me go to the league table. And before I go to that, Rangers for Chelsea, I don't really know how to pronounce his name. That is the Manchester City player who scored the beautiful goal for them. Has a 7.7 rating. Haaland has a 7.2 rating. All of these guys did really well today. Manchester City did everything they needed to do, but they just could not win that match because Chelsea were just so determined to get some point out of that match. And that's exactly one of the things I said in my predictions. Because I said, for whatever reason, Manchester City is not going to win. I don't know who the score line, but what I knew was that Chelsea, for the fact that they do not have a manager, they would try to prove a point. Secondly, for the fact that Chelsea, whenever they play a big team, they always find a way to do it. They always find a way to do it. So let me check the league table right now. Looking at the league table, you would see that a moment. Let me check the league table. Looking at the league table, Arsenal sitting at top with 48 points, Manchester City 42 points, Aston Villa 42 points. So right now, Manchester City and Aston Villa are equal on points, Liverpool 34 points, and Chelsea 31 points. I'm still going to talk about Liverpool, but not in this video. I'm going to talk about Liverpool in the Liverpool post-match because Liverpool themselves against Fulham played 2 or draw. Disgraceful result. Disgraceful result for the level of Liverpool. I know Premiership is not easy, I know, but with the way all of these teams, with the way they talk about us now, with the way they criticize us now, with the way they look at us now, result, scrutinize us now, all of these guys are meant to be winning all of their matches. So, guys, what was the most exciting match for you today in all of the matches that happened in the EPL? And again, do you think it is over for Manchester City? Do you think Manchester City still can prove any point this season? Do you think they can still win the EPL? Because even looking at it, Chelsea actually created a big chance. Chelsea has 3 big chances created, and Manchester City has absolutely 0. And when you look at the expected goals today, Chelsea had 1.73, Manchester City has 0.99. So it is really, really a tough call. I mean, Tijani scored today for Manchester City, 42nd minute. Who was also scored? Then 90 plus 5 minutes, Enzo Fernandez scored for Chelsea. So, guys, this is the video I really want to make today. I want to hear from you. What do you really think went on in that match? What do you think went wrong in that match? Do you think Manchester City, do you think now they are scared? Do you think the mentality is gone? Because for me, I think Manchester City's confidence is already gone. Because ordinarily, one of the reasons why I say Manchester City confidence is gone is that ordinarily they would have expected Arsenal to collapse by now. But Arsenal is making it very, very difficult for them. And now the pressure is actually on them rather than it being on Arsenal. Because in previous seasons, Arsenal would have collapsed, maybe draw a couple of matches, lost a couple of matches. By now, Manchester City would have catched up. And by the time they catch up, people would say that Manchester City has that mentality. Now, this season, Arsenal is the team to beat. Arsenal is the team that has the mentality, and Manchester City is finding it very, very difficult to overcome that mentality that Arsenal has this season. So I really want to hear from you. If you have watched the video up to this moment, drop your comment in the comment section. Follow or subscribe wherever you are watching my video. It is very, very important so that recommendations can be made to other people. I want to hear from you. Do you think Manchester City, even with Rodri back in the squad, do you think their confidence is gone? And do you think this season is Arsenal season? On to the next one, guys.